This is the location of a very horrific page in human history. We are in the central region of Ghana. This is Asin specifically the Asin Slave River. We have the college students from College of Alameda, Merritt College, Laney College, and community members all here to learn about what happened here 400 years ago.
So you're welcome to the central region of Ghana, Asin to be precise. My name is Joshua Okusi, and I'm going to be your site guide. But first off, before we proceed, we are going to observe a minute of silence for all those who lost their lives during the Transatlantic slave trade. Then we begin. During the Transatlantic slave trade, we had over 38 slave markets in Ghana. Just to mention a few, we had the Salaga slave market, the Salaga slave well, the Paga slave market, Asin slave market, and the Omina Castle. But we had two major markets which were being effectively used, which is the Salaga slave market located in the northern region and Asin located in the south. You would bear with me that Ghana days ago was known as the Ashanti Empire or the Gold Coast, which was way bigger than present-day Ghana. It took part of Burkina Faso, Mali, Cote d'Ivoire, Niger, in the northern part of Nigeria. That was Ghana then, before the division was made. All captives that were captured beyond upper borders would be assembled first in chains and shackles to the Salaga slave market in the northern region and being made to walk over 300 miles down to the south. Not forgetting crossing the dentic forest, exposing their lives to wild animals, walking barefooted and almost naked, and still having lashes at their back as they walked. Before they got right here in the market, which is Asin slave market, they were very weak, dirty, and tired. It was right here in the market they were sorted out according to age and sex. Until 1998, when the government of Ghana decided to let us as a nation observe the Emancipation Festival, like what we have in Jamaica and Barbados. Symbolically, the mortal remains of Madam Crystal and some Moccasin were flown into the country. Why? Because during the whole trance, there was a perception that so far as you went through the door of no return of any of the castles, there's no way you were going to come back to your roots. But little did they know that there will be a way back to the motherland. So symbolically, to start the Emancipation Festival, we thought it wise to bring them the same way we went out during the trans era. So when their mortal remains got to the Kotoka International Airport in Accra, we placed their mortal remains on the boats via the Atlantic from the Osu Castle in Accra to the Omina Castle. And through the same door, which is the door of no return, making it a door of return, breaking the notion that indeed we are back to our motherland, which signifies our freedom and our liberation as an African continent. History has it that Madam Crystal was a captive sent to Jamaica. Because of the inhumane nature of slavery and the torture it came with, she decided to embark on a hunger strike to starve herself to death. No food, no water, because the torture was just unbearable and she had to take her own life. Samuel Carson, on the other hand, is the first African American to rise to the position of the senior Navy officer. So when they got to Asin on the 31st of July 1998, which is a day just like this, on the 31st of July, we had a very big funeral for them just to re-intern them here, to make them feel accepted. And on the 1st of August, we started observing the Emancipation Festival. That's how come 2019 is marking 21 years of emancipation and 400 years of African resilience. And the 2019 theme is the year of return, to welcome everyone in the diaspora back to the soils of Africa. Is that fine? So the captives had to come out with innovative ideas to help protect themselves and their families. You had people who had to go rescue themselves in the caves and in the mountains. You had captives who had to build a very, very strong wall around their house as a defense. You had captives who had to go and live on the lakes and on the rivers, like in Zulezu in the western region. What others also did is to plant the mimosa plant, which is this, at the edges of their house. Why? Because of the sensitivity of the plant. Because this is very, very sensitive, and just at the touch of it, it closes up. So what the captives use as a detector is that it's being checked intermittently. So within a space of 20 minutes, what is being done is that when you wake up and you see that it's closed, it means that your enemies are around to capture you. and when it's open, it means you are free to go outside. So let's all take a look at the plants, then we see how it goes. So just at the touch of it, it behaves as if it's dead, but it's not.
Wow.
So when you wake up or you are checking within the 20 minutes time frame, you should know that people are around. And when it's open just like this, you should know you are free to go outside.
Wow.
So these were different forms they had to use to protect themselves as well.
So from there, we moved on to go see the Slave River. So we made our way
became
into the
one
river with ourselves, and we connected with the ancestors, with our ancestors. One family, one unit, one people. And later on that evening, we went to Cape Coast for Reverential night.
So it's not like it was just them, it's us, because we are them. We are the extension of them. So when we march tonight, we're marching from the most hithermost parts of Mother Africa, from her bowels, where we were snatched and stolen from. But tonight we are marching together. We're not only marching the march that our ancestors had coming from these interiors, but we're marching the march of liberation and freedom. For every march and every African ever marched for their freedom, for liberation, from slavery, for emancipation. All the marches we ever marched and boycotted, is that march is in us today. Anytime, anywhere we've ever marched for our dignity and for the respect of African people, that's the march that we're taking tonight. This is a reverential night. Ordinarily, we do not disturb our ancestors in the evening. Ordinarily, we don't even pour libations in the evening. But because this night is sacred, because this is a reverential evening, we're asking their permission to be disturbed on their behalf because we're remembering them. So we go in the spirit of
About to go down, already going down. what happened over here. Oh, okay. You dropped it?
I lost it. I'm not sure where it was, but it was in my luggage under the plane because I was switching stuff because my bag was super heavy.
Never lost it.
Well, I lost my husband. Wait, I can't find him.
No, you didn't lose him. He's still alive.
Look,
He's in here.
yeah, he's here.
It's a temporary loss.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Yes, boss. Hey!
This concludes our Central Region phase of our visit. Next, we'll head to the Ashanti region to learn about the Asante people and the Asante man. Stay tuned, tune into our next video to learn more about our visit.